Hey y'all, can you hear me? I'm sorry, I pushed the wrong button. I pushed the wrong button, bitch. Don't worry, I'm here. Yes, I pushed the wrong button, Pat. Where you been? You abandoned me. What are y'all doing? Hey, this crank. Cassandra, Tara, whore, Michelle. Calm down, Michelle. You better calm down, Michelle. Okay? Hey, blame KEA. Titty Wink, I don't know. They're all saying shit. What shit are you referring to? I don't know. Hey, that one guy. Hey, y'all. Calm down, Michelle. You need to calm your ass down, okay? Hey, Lily. No. No kid pics. Go to my live. It's only like 20 minutes. Go to my video. Go to my video and see for yourself. I'm not going to like explain this because that video explains everything 100%. It's the truth of what happened. So if you go watch it, it's literally the only video on my channel. Like video. There's one other live and this live. Yeah, but go watch that video. It'll see for yourself. I did look into the talking keychains. Not too bad to make it happen. You need to calm down, Michelle. Dead. But yeah, I figured I'd go live for a little while, y'all. I like did not sleep yesterday. I was so excited. I was like a child. I was all giddy, like I couldn't sleep. Like it was like Christmas and shit. Like Santa was coming. I couldn't sleep. I was so excited. And I'm watching my crypto, right? My little beep, 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 beep. I'm watching it. And this thing is nosediving, okay? And nosediving. And I'm like, bitch, this is about to get freaking, this shit's about to go down to 180. And I have my finger on the buy trigger, bitch. Like I had my finger on the buy button. And I don't know what happened. I don't know what the hell happened, y'all. But I passed out, okay? And when I woke up, it had gone down to 180 and had already bounced back up to 195. And I lost my mind. I was so pissed. Because I had stayed up for that. And so I haven't slept but like 2 hours in like the last, I don't know. Hey, St. Elmo's Fire. I won't be awake a long time making Christmas cake. Ooh. Take to your son. Okay, we'll have fun. I want Christmas candy. I love the peppermint bark, okay? The Christmas bark. Oh my God. I will buy it. I'm like, no, I'm a little bit worse when it comes to Christmas bark because that's more rare. That's more of a rare commodity. So I definitely will hoard Christmas bark and like hide it so people can't eat it. Christmas bark is the best. They also have M&Ms that are like chocolate mint. Bitch, those are so good too. But Reese's, baby. Reese's win the day all day. Reese's peanut butter cups. So, yeah. Hey, Wheels. Hello, Blink Blick. Okay, go ahead. Everyone else does. And welcome in the channel. This is my new channel. I had to part with the old channel, but this is the new one. So subscribe if you want. I'm trying to get some hours up on this bitch and get some more subs. And I don't know, get shit popping a little more. We'll see. But so today, you guys, I went out to like the Denton Aubrey area, and it in like Sanger, Texas, it's where all the barns are and stuff. And I was like in tears driving up there. It's like, you know, like when you're somewhere that you've been before, and like there's just a lot of like memories and stuff. Like a lot of stuff happened in your life, like significant things happened in your life there. And it was a place that you found so sacred, and like you just cherished it so much. And like, I don't know, I was like crying like a little baby bitch, okay? Just like I saw so many things, like all these beautiful farms and like the land, and like I saw people, like the same people driving down the road, like going to their barns, going to like the feed store and stuff. And like it was just so like I could breathe. I could breathe. I got to see some really, really awesome horses. I tried a few. I picked a few out. I got to, ooh, I'm like getting emotional. I'm not even looking at the chat, so don't be mean. Like, there was, when I first went to buy Nikki, okay? I bought Nikki out in Whitesboro. You go east on the Highway 82, and you go for like a long time. But there are barns and farms on both sides of the road. And I remember seeing this like green pasture, like a beautiful, just green, really well kept pasture. And there were all these little mini horses. It was a mini horse farm, you guys. It was a mini horse breeder. And you had all these mares in the pasture with their foals. It was like My Little Pony on steroids, bitch. And I pulled over because ain't no way I'm going to drive past that shit and not go try to pet them, okay? Those things were so spoiled and fat, and they knew what the fuck was up, and all I had to do was go up and lean on the fence, and those little things, they galloped over to me so fast with their little feet. And I cried and cried. I was crying tears of joy. This was like a long time ago. This was the first time I ever saw it, because it was just like the sweetest thing. And then I drove by it again today, and I was like, boo! I was crying. There's my mini horses. Oh my God. But like, I don't know. That area is just so important to me. It's where I got Nikki. Nikki was born and raised. I do too, Michelle. I know I do. Nikki was born and raised there. And when I had Nikki in college and stuff, I kept him down in Fort Worth for a little while, and I would trail ride on him, and I didn't have him up in training. I ended up taking him back up in training because I wanted to learn how to show him and stuff. But for a minute, I had him, like for 3 or 4 months, I had him down in Fort Worth with me so I could get out to see him every day and ride. Because, like, from college to Whitesboro, it was like 85 miles. And so that was just kind of not, if I was taking 21 hours a semester, it just was not going to work. So, that's not a good, Katie. They want to use my vids with false strike. Yeah. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. But yeah, just pop them. I just want to get some hours on this channel, some watch hours and subs and stuff. We can see what happens. But I would go out there. It was like I immediately, sorry, this is like Katie's gay time. I'm like when I like was driving on the 35, just so much, it was the weirdest feeling. My heart was full. My heart was very full. I didn't think about anything. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, this is definitely going to be a maybe cry stream. So El Countryyy, make sure you clip all this in case I cry, because I'm being emotional, okay? But I don't care. I'm going to share my story of what happened because it's like the coolest thing. But yeah, my heart was so full. And I like, my mind has no chill, okay? My mind is so fast. I'm always thinking about something. I'm always like analyzing something. I'm always like, I can't be still. It's a blessing and a curse. But like when I get in that space out there, it's like everything just stops. Everything stops. And I can actually like inhale all the air in my lungs. Like my breath isn't shallow. And I just feel like, I don't know. I don't want to say lighter because then they're going to be like, oh, that bitch has been chunking her food. But I just feel like, oh, calm. Yeah, calm. Calm, just peaceful. But really, really like, I get this like overwhelming sense of like safety and like, I just feel like I'm at home. And I'll be outside in the middle of a damn pasture with horse shit and all that kinds of stuff. And I'll just feel at home on flat Texas land. God's land. Oh, God, you gone. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't like you. You're a disrespectful piece of shit, bro. Like, don't come over here. All you do is talk big shit. Get out of here. Different people. Everything smells clean. Yeah. I love the people in Texas. They're so, I love the sense of community, at least where I went to college and stuff, like Fort Worth, Dallas, and like everywhere I've been, like just the family dynamics are so much tighter. There's a huge sense of community. Like quality time is important. Things don't go so fast. Like when you're at the store and they ask how you're doing, like they're asking you how you're doing because they want to know. Not because they're forced to say it, you know? It's like things can just slow down. And it's weird. I'm so out of, like, California is like cool and shit, but no. Deep Ellum, well, you're gonna have to wait a while, bruh. Wings, bro. Like for real, just go away. You don't need to be over here. I don't know you or any of your friends or anything like that. Like just fuck off, bro. Seriously. You're acting like really weird, like crazy stalkerish. Like just stop. Bird does not need you to simp for him. I know you have wings. I know Bird has wings. I know you have wings too, but Bird does not need a simp. Okay? I don't know what your issue is, but like a real boy, a real man would like just leave me alone, you know? You know what I mean? Probably in your best interest, seriously. I would encourage you to just leave me alone. Don't feed it. Yeah. He's the wings on Bird's panty line. I'm dead. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll give you your. There you go. Yeah, I'm kind of just modding the peeps up when they come in. The peeper. How in the world did you get up with wings? 007? Yeah, I'm sure. Make sure you get screenshots before you hide them, because this is gonna be I don't know, they doxed my grandparents' house. No one's there. They on vacay. It's the holidays, bruh. They ain't there. But like, who doxes people's grandparents' house is so fucking weird. I don't know. I don't know. So, where was I? Oh, so I went to 3 different barns, and I watched like 7 I watched like 4 3-year-olds and then like 3 or 4 2-year-olds. And I picked out, really like 2 3-year-olds. And I 3/4, I, yeah, I 75% like one of the 2-year-olds. So I'm going to go back tomorrow and ride them because you never know. They want a lot of money for these horses, and I don't fuck around. So I want to make sure because you just never know if they give them a little extra something something or whatever. I always like I'm like a psycho when I go to look at horses, especially when it's out of state. Like when I would go look at horses for myself, oh my God, I would like, I would, so I go and I will stay in a hotel or wherever for 3 days, and I will go and I'll watch the trainer ride the horse, and I will, trust and believe, I'll video the shit out of that. And then I will ride the horse. And then I will come back. Then the next day, I'll get on the horse first without the trainer, like schooling on it before I get on. And then I'll video it, or I'll have it videoed, and then I'll come back later in the day and see what, I'll take the horse out and like flex it and see what it's doing. And then if I'm feeling good about it, I'll call. I have 2 different vets every single time I do a pre-purchase. 2 different vets that are not the veterinarians for the barn. So they don't, 2 different vets come and pre-purchase, and they don't know the other one's doing a pre-purchase exam either. So it's like in the blind, it's a double blind, bitch. It's a double blind pre-purchase investigation. And then I get both of the pre-purchase results back and I average them out. Yes, I'll be in Oklahoma. Yeah, I'll be in Oklahoma tomorrow. And then I'll pick, but they want, dude, these horses are badass, dude. Listen, when XRP skyrockets, bitch, I'm gonna have a fucking fleet of horses, okay? I'm gonna have a fleet of badass horses, okay? They're gonna be like my version of a Lamborghini. I'm gonna have Lamborghini kinds of horses in my barn, bitch, okay? And ain't none of y'all are gonna ride them that didn't buy XRP like Cassandra, because she could stay poor. She ain't riding my Lambo horse, okay? Hey, Eric. Okay. We're waiting on that God-given green candle. Oh, Lord. Well, the 3-year-olds have been under saddle for probably a year. They want 70,000 for one, and they want 120 for the other. Bow wow. And they want 70 for the one because it was started late, and she's a little bit smaller, so she's kind of behind in her training. But the other one is a stud colt, and this thing is a beast. This thing is fucking beautiful. Oh my God, he's gorgeous. And he's so smooth, and he's good-minded, and like he just is the whole package, okay? He's big, bay with a big blaze, a white blaze down his face. Yeah, these are not average horses. These are show horses. Yeah. These are not like your backyard horses, okay? You don't see these guys out in your front yard with all the junk and old cars and shit. And all the scrap metal. No. These fuckers are in like climate controlled barns and shit. But oh no. They can say, wait, just found out our 30,000. They can be saved. They can save. Is it okay or is it too late? You got to bleach the fuck out of the walls. Quarantine and bleach. Quarantine and bleach. No, they're not racing horses. Nope. They're Western horses, but yeah, and this big colt, this stud colt, he has like the longest, thickest mane, like twice as thick as Nikki's. And it's long and it like goes all the way down his, like it's so beautiful, and it goes down his forehead, like where the big blaze is, and it's like a black like forelock, and then black, long black mane and tail, and then he has 4 white socks. Okay. This thing looks like a little Briar horse. Like he looks like something out of a movie. He is so beautiful and he moves so beautiful. He's just, yeah, he's smooth, very, very good minded. I'm all about the minds too. It's all about the feet first and then their minds. I'd rather have a super ugly horse with perfect feet and good minded than like the most beautiful unicorn animal with shitty feet and a foul mind. Okay? But this thing is, yeah. And then now we just wait. I think they want the 2-year-old that I 75% like. I think they want like 25 for him. But he's not even broke to ride yet. So that's still super freaking expensive. Like, it's not even broke to ride yet. And it's 25 G's based on breeding. Yeah, I'll get a percentage, yeah. But racehorses, you basically buy the horse's semen, okay? You pay for a breeding. And racehorses, you can't do all that artificial insemination and like you can't have surrogate mares and stuff. Like you have to physically bring your mare to where the stud is, and they have to actually physically do the dirty deal, okay? They actually get it on in real life, okay? And for one of those pops, you can be paying up to 500 thou wow for just a pop of sperm, okay? And there's no refunds, bitch. If it doesn't take to that mare, you paying again. Yeah, that's part of the rules. Yep. That's how they keep that breed. That's how they keep that the bloodlines, and they keep it kind of like crypto. They don't allow you to just go fucking all these horses, like, and having tons of offspring. They keep it very select, and that's what keeps the money so high. But yeah, so that's where Racing is like a completely different world. Racing is crazy. Racing is crazy. I'm not really a fan of racing. Don't get me wrong, I'll go watch the ponies run. Okay, I'll go watch them run. It's fun putting a little money down on the ponies, right? But the back end of it all, like behind the curtains of that whole thing, it's wild. And personally, for me, I don't think that those horses are developmentally ready to run the way they are made to run on the racetrack. And I think that it's really sad because most of those horses, they screw up their minds. How much to slide it in? Literally like 200 grand, 500 grand. It depends what stud. Depends who you want your baby daddy to be. It costs money. Different baby daddies, different price, okay? You want a good baby daddy? You want a medium baby daddy? You want a bum baby daddy? You want a fucking king elite baby daddy? You gotta pay. There are levels to this shit, bitch. There are levels to this shit. Yeah, I think that it wrecks the horses. If it doesn't wreck them physically, it'll wreck them mentally. Doing like racing and stuff. That's why, there's such a stigma around, like, you'll hear people say, yeah, I got this one off the track. Because they're basically like, when they say that, like, I bought this one off the track. Ex racehorses, they are started so quickly and they're only trained to do one thing: run. And it's just a very, very high energy, very chaotic situation. And that is it imprints them. It's an imprint on them. And horses are creatures of habit. So when they're taught a certain thing repetitively, that's really, really hard to break that mindset to, like, it's okay to slow down. Like, we don't have to just be running all over the place. Like, you can walk and you can do other stuff. Like, it doesn't have to be like the second you put a saddle on, we're ready to just fly out the window, It's like a whole different type of thing. But trust me, there's some cool, like, X-ray sources. There ain't nothing wrong with them. They take a different type of rider. You have to understand, like, their mentality in order to really, like, get along with them, in my opinion. But most of those horses, y'all, like, when they're getting run like that as 3-year-olds, most of them are crippled. Most of them, you can take them to their 4-year-old year and race them still. 5-year-old year, maybe you can do a few little, like, races, but they're usually crippled by then, and it's sad. I met American Pharaoh. You know who that is? I met him in person. He was at the Del Mar Fairgrounds at his 2-year-old race. He won the Triple Crown a few years ago. Oh, really? Mustangs are different too. Mustangs are different. Oof. I wouldn't mess with one of those. I would not mess with a Mustang. Maybe like a baby Mustang, but not a broke Mustang. Those things are fucking crazy and dangerous. But that's awesome. She got it broke. Those are not easy because they're so feral. Mustangs are feral. They've got a whole different, like, their mothers teach them, since they're so feral, their mothers teach them, like, different survival skills. So they will fucking come whack you. Like, they'll attack your ass. You know, they're not domesticated. So the way that they raise their babies and stuff, that it's a whole different ball game. Like, because they're used to running away from wolves and lions and shit. Okay, they're brought up in the streets. They're brought up in the streets of the pastures with the wild animals. That's the streets of the world. Okay, Nikki was born in a heated barn. Nikki was born in a heated barn with mom and a bunch of shavings, and yeah, he wasn't he Nikki no. Nikki had a nice entrance to this world. But no, those Mustangs are crazy. They're not, but they're cool. They're so sturdy. But they're different, dude. They're different. Very soft, and yes. Yes. The stork just brought little Nicky down and laid him in his crib of shavings with his mother. Nicky, he's so cute. We need to go to the barn soon when I get back. He's all fluffy. He's all fluffy, you guys. He has his winter coat, so he's all fluffy, floofy. Little fluffy. Fluffy. It was raining. Do I have someone take care of him? Yeah. He's in full care. So, like, even if it doesn't matter if I'm there or not, he gets out twice a day and he gets fed and groomed, and he'll get out twice a day. Aww. I could talk about horses for the rest of my life. Yeah, so because if anything ever happened to him, I never, like, because I don't know, I just am paranoid. Like, I just pay for full care. So that way I know that this might be crazy. Am I crazy? It's like that way I know that even if I don't get out there, he has gotten out twice. And, well, I pay, like, to board him there. It comes with food, like, to give him, like, hay and stuff. But, like, for care, he's medicated. So I know he gets his meds and he'll get groomed and stuff. So, yeah. What's a chillin' goon? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I worry about him. He's old, y'all. He's gonna be fucking 30. He's gonna be 30. Oh, God. I feel like all my animals got old at the same time. But hey, he's still doing good, okay? He's still trucking along. My old man. Oh, they're jerking off to me? Ew. So that's what that means? Ew. People need to like, why don't you go on a date or something, bruh? Get off YouTube and go like goon or whatever, like get a female to whack you off instead. You don't need to like sit around on the tubes and goon your goonie, you know? Weirdo. Hey, 10. A foot profile behavior going real life. Okay, I'll look at that. I didn't know what goon meant. That's gross. Get out of here, gooner head. But yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind like sharing me out, because a lot of people are still, they don't even know about this channel. Just sharing me out, or like, I don't know, letting people know that I still exist. I'm gonna try to get 500 subs, and then I've got to get some watch hours. Yeah, now we know. I've learned like the most sexual stuff ever on the internet. That's like, I got my sex ed on the internet. All that weird shit. All that weirdo sex shit. Some people are narcissistic, antisocial, or sadistic. Yes. Sometimes all three. Or two. I'm not doom scrolling to give you the hour. Let all the gooners know where all the good goon streams are, peeper. What is a goon stream? Oh, is that like those like sexy dancers? Is that a goon stream? Where it's like girls that are like shaking their booties. All sex-a-lack. All sex-a-lack, trying to get you all hot and bothered. Oof, baby. That's so weird. That was so uncomfortable. I could never do that. Yeah, like PCT, bitch. That was crazy. Her and Rose need to start fighting again. That was awesome. That was like quality ass content. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'd laughed that hard in a really long time covering their. Do you guys remember when they were fighting and I was covering them? And just every day something else. Like, it was something else. Like, the fucking guinea pig gets loose. Like, there's a coyote in her fucking, like, apartment complex inside howling. Like, she's got kittens everywhere. She's calling the police on Rose and reading the police officer like the text messages and like letting him listen to all these psycho voicemails about seeing your mother. Why won't you see your mother? What about your mother? What about my mother? What about my mother? What about my mother? Go see your mother. Go see your mother before she dies. She's gonna die. You're killing your mother by not seeing her. She's gonna die. I'm gonna go see your mother instead. Like, remember? What the fuck? That was so funny. That was so damn funny. Or I will go see her. Remember? If you won't go see her, I will. You're a terrible daughter. Tina. Mm. So, what else happened? I went over and saw Ernie had a live scheduled, and I don't know if people even caught this or not, but I don't know if he was trying to just practice, his signs and symbols and aspects of awareness in the curriculum in that chapter, but he spelled dedication, DE at sign D, like dead, DE at sign for an A, D, occasion, dedication. And that really bothered me. I put it on my wall. I think that is extremely, extremely disrespectful. I think that it's misinformation. I don't give a fuck. You can agree or disagree with me. I don't care. For me, this is why I don't fuck with missing kids stuff. Ernie is not qualified. He doesn't know if that little girl is alive or not. As far as I'm concerned, maybe I have the wrong mentality, but it's mine. That little girl's alive because we have never seen her dead, okay? She's, as far as I'm concerned, she is alive because there is no proof she's dead. But for him to do that, I don't know why people don't speak up. I don't know why people I don't know. That kind of shit is what just kills me. These crime people. That's clickbait. That's clickbait. That is clickbait, what he does. That is clickbait. That girl, that little girl, you don't know. You don't know where she's at. You don't know where she is or how she is. You don't know that. And it, in my opinion, is so incredibly dangerous to say that, especially when you don't know that, because people are going to quit looking for her if they think that, right? That was not a good pun, Ernie. You weren't being slick. That wasn't slick. That wasn't, creative. That was just foul. That was foul. Satan said not long ago she was dumping Ernie because of yeah, but she's back. They're back together. Hey, April. Hey, everybody. Why would Fred talk to a bunch of frauds and then I don't know. That's why I just can't. That is just that is the main issue I have with Ernie. I wish he would LARP in a different department. I would give him money and support him if he wanted to be an actor or go LARP in a different department. But this stuff is so wrong. Those are people's children, dude. Those are people's families. I would be fucking heartbroken if I were Candace Wells. If I were the mother of Summer Wells and I saw Ernest Mac Shell doing a live on my kid saying dedication to Summer Wells or whatever it said, and that he put it in DE at sign D and not DED and spelled it correctly, I would be so fucking heartbroken. That would just gut me. Does he ever think about that? Does he ever think about the families that watch that? I get it. Those people are pieces of shit, whatever, but those people are innocent until they're not. and you're not doing it. This shouldn't be about this shouldn't be about how you feel about the parents. It's not a way to be. You shouldn't be trying to bait the parents and bait all the players out by speaking like that about that little girl. Put some respect on her name. I tuned in for a second and there's just screaming. There's all this, people were screaming. That lady, who's that lady? She was just up there screaming. I'm like, I cannot. I already had a headache. Did anything get like solved? Yeah, he does. Dirty pink sock. And I think that's why all of his followers, or a lot of them, and him, hate my guts, because I will say what is super fucked up and they just let it ride. I don't like that shit. Yeah, Ziggy, she was, yes, yeah, she was screaming and yelling. Also, that dog that he said hit on Summer Wells' house, that dog is called Canine Goose. He is out of Sebastian County, Arkansas Sheriff's Department. You might want to like make sure that's the right dog that actually hit on Summer's house. I don't know if they transport dogs that like from like remote locations to search, but that dog is a working dog. That German short-haired pointer, Canine Goose, yeah. That dog is in Arkansas, just so you know. I don't know if he knew that. And that dog has done amazing work. He's done a lot of drug busts. He keeps bringing up VL. I don't know who that is. From Kingsport, he's going to get something he's definitely not ready for. What? Bringing up VLs. What's that? Oh. Vice Lord. I know what the Vice Lords are. I'm an OG Vice Lord, bitch. I run that shit, bitch. Okay. What if I was secretly like a gangster? What if I was secretly like some gangster bitch? Like I ran these streets, okay? Like I was the shot caller of the streets of the gangs, okay? What if you found that out about me? What if that were true? I'm not claiming it. You all know I'm not a gangster. But what if it were true? You all would be fucking gagged. You all wouldn't, you'd be speechless. Okay, Katie Sneed. Katie Sneed. Where's that motherfucker been? Is he still running around as Batman? Katie is the blonde from Orange. She's the new black, right? Katie is the cradle of a gangsta. Yeah, whoever's watching from the bushes, we see you, whores. We see you. I see you. We out here. We out here. Peanut Butter Cup Mafia in the house, bitch. That's right. That's right. We out here. We out here. We need a gang sign for the Reese's Cups, the Peanut Butter Cup Mafia. We need a gangster sign for the Reese's. PBC. Sounds like a news station. So I didn't know there were, I guess there are gangs everywhere. But the vice lords, there's a lot of gang activity with the vice lords out by where the Wells live or lived. We're all going to federal prison. Joey's not getting money. Oof. Girl, if I had $1 for every time somebody's told me I'm going to prison or getting sued, bitch, I would not have to invest in crypto anymore, okay? I would already have my fleet of Lamborghini horses, okay? We could just, we wouldn't have to listen to the beeps and beeps at night, okay? I wouldn't have to be stressed out that I missed the dip at 3:30 a.m., okay? We could skip all that. We could skip all that. So is he going to go do a gangster raid? Gangster raid. Like Gatorade, gangster raid? Moving right along. Moving right along, peeper. Yeah. Yeah. So Ernie, nothing, like, did anything get, I don't even know what was trying to be accomplished about the dogs. Did he like present any, was it educational? Did y'all learn anything? Were there questions that got answered or any like solution, or was it just screaming the whole time? Did you really say, was it educational? I don't know. I can't watch that shit. I just can't with Ernie. I'm down to cover like the fuckery of what goes on, but like, dude, when he has that shit going on with Summer and the other kid stuff, I can't watch it. It's so bad. I don't support it. I do not support it. He can't even get the fucking dog right. He can't even get the dog right. He doesn't even know how to say Malinois. For fuck's sake. Let me guess. I'm going to predict right now what went on that live. Ernie, I'm sure he was, okay, as soon as the screaming started, I bet he muted and sat back and was just watching his numbers rising, okay? I bet he was dead ass silent. Dead ass silent for the stream until the drama stopped, because that's what he wants. He's not looking for a solution. He's looking for the hype, the hysteria, the panic of the people. He's looking for that it's all theatrics. It's not about the solution. I don't like that. I don't like that. I've always thought to myself, like, a real true crime channel, you're not looking for drama with other content creators, and you're not gonna be this explosive bombshell type of channel. That's not how that works. You don't have to, like, if you're gonna for me, if I were going to be a true crime channel, I probably wouldn't go live every day because there's not like updates. I'm not looking for content to, because that just turns the exploitation and that just makes everything so much worse. It's not okay. I don't like that shit. You gotta be in the, for me, well, my life in my program is like being in the solution. You can't, and these people online like Ziggy and Ernie, like what kind of quality and knowledge, and like Ernie is the biggest liar ever. What are we doing? He's not serious. Then he does this whole grandstanding thing, I'm sure. He gets that hook in his voice where he just thinks he's the fucking shit. He gets fucking testicle pumps so his balls get the size of basketballs, okay? I don't know. I know people hate that I talk about him like that, but I feel that way. He is not qualified to ever handle any cases. He is not a predator hunter. And he just creates confusion and hysteria. And he's so charismatic. He's charming and he's funny. He can definitely draw the people in, right? The females especially. The men are kind of like, you're weird. But the females, some men really like, I mean, I guess he does draw men in. Yeah. But he's good at drawing in females and, getting them to, feel a certain way. And then that's how he lassos them in. And you get these fucking saggy titty tiger twats. I haven't said that in a minute because I've been banned. But that just shocked me. And I don't even know why I was so surprised. But the DEAD thing really bothered me. Talk about him like what? He's called you bump, you twat. You said you fuck everyone on YouTube, pretends you fantasize about fucking him. Should I continue? Speak freely, right? He, that post that I made and where I circled the title of his channel, he wrote underneath it like some like big dog, like, some like untouchable person, like, Katie, you should worry about keeping your channel and let the like professionals deal with this or something. Like, fuck you, bro. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to put a battery in your back, but bitch, like, that shit ain't gonna work for long. You're a liability. Sorry. You can't even keep decorum on your platform, Ernie. You can't even keep a decorum on your platform. You don't see those other big time channels having all that shit go on. But Ernie can't stand to be... Ernie always wants something crazy going on, right? He needs the thrill and adrenaline, and he's addicted to that. Like, I can't be boring. He's addicted to never being boring. They call themselves professional. I don't know. I just don't like the kid. I don't like that. That bothers me really. That really bothers me. I don't know Ernie as a person that covers kids' cases. This is the first time I've really seen him cover, because he's always been just fucking around, you know? The Tiger King, whatever. And like, I'm not like totally hating on him. I'm sure he knows things, okay? But if I look at him as an entire package of a human being, I would not consider him qualified to have anything to do with even speculating on a case. It disrupts more than it helps. Leave it to the cops and the TBI and stuff. Stay away. Stay away. He'd be good at like being a Boy Scout leader, or like somebody that did like scavenger hunts for Eagle Scouts and shit. That'd be right up his alley. Don't you think? Where it would be more of a contained, there'd be boundaries. He could be contained, you know, supervised in a way, but still get his little thrill of like running around hunting for buried treasure and shit, you know? Yeah, Pat, it does. I also like, I think it just makes me sad too, like when there's like so much screaming and yelling, and it's like about a little girl, or about like factors of a case that have to do, the plot gets lost, period. That's all I'm going to say. The plot gets lost. That's what happens every time with Ernie. The plot gets lost, nothing gets solved. No solution, no forward progress, no motion forward, nothing. If any, from what I heard for 2 minutes, shit went backwards. That's drama. That's drama. That's drama. Drama is problem. A drama is a problem, right? Hey, Val and me. Drama is a problem we're trying to solve. Solution. Well, what do I know? That's why I stay the fuck away. That's why I stay away, and we'll just clown on him when I feel is necessary. But it's hard to, I don't like clowning on him when it comes to this stuff, because this is very serious to me, these cases. So I don't even like covering when he talks about them, because it's like, I feel like I'm being disrespectful to Summer or whoever he's covering. If I cover and clown on him like that, I would never. I can't. I can do timestamps though, but like it's like, yeah, I don't know. But that irritates, that like really, that really just touches me in my spirit, that he wrote DE @D. That just really touches me in my, that just really bothers me. I'm not even a parent, and I can only imagine if my child was missing and some fucking weirdo LARPer, Tiger King of the Jungle, writes that in their title of their live, where they're gonna talk about my kid, and they're gonna talk about me probably, and they're gonna dissect every little piece of, and see that in the title of my kid. That's so sad. I would be crushed. That's like, oh God. I don't know. There should be a certain kind of etiquette to this shit. There ain't. This is like crypto. There's no regulations yet, bitch. We need a Clarity Act for the YouTubes. Like we're getting Clarity Act for crypto, bitch. We need Clarity Act for YouTube. We need some regulations, bitch. This shit ain't working. This shit's out of control. Out of control. You're in the hospital, Val? I hope you feel better. Damn it. Val and me. Val or me. Or Val and me. Get better soon. I'll be around. We can have giggle time. Giggle time in bed. What? You got run over by a drunk driver? What? Oh my God. Are you okay? Jesus, Lord. Oh my God. That, ugh. God, I have such a healthy fear of drinking again. I have such a healthy fear. I could have killed people when I was drinking. I drank and drove. I could have killed people. I'm lucky I'm alive. I'm just, Jesus Lord. You have broken legs? Oh my God. How long are you going to be there? That's crazy. I'm so sorry. Are you going to be like in one of those body casts with your feet poking out and you're like leaned back in a wheelchair in a cast and you can't move? Sorry, but I want to know. I'm envisioning like you have like a whole cast on both your legs and like that you're in a wheelchair and they have you casted so your legs are like totally straight out. There's a kid in, I think it was like 4th grade or 5th grade, and he fell off the monkey bars and broke both his arms. And I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing at you or them. I'm just laughing about it. But he broke both his arms. Bitch, those casts started stinking so bad. He sat at my table group, okay? I could not. I like told the teacher, I said, I cannot deal with this stink. This kid's casts fucking stank. Stank. I think they were one of the waterproof ones where you could swim. And bitch, oh my God. Like it smelled like something crawled up and died inside those casts. I'm like thinking about how can you live with yourself? Like that stench is like literally living on your body. You can't escape that stench. It's casted on you, bitch. Like someone change it. change your casts. Like, smelled like a dead carcass in the classroom. Lord. And then, like, this guy named Bobby, he would break his ankle, like, every school year, that motherfucker would break his ankle. So he'd have a stank cast on his ankle. Just a mess. A whole mess. Always boys. Mess. Mess, mess. Ask Tiny T how she with bloated Brett. Are they still together? I hope they live happily ever after. Forever and ever. I hope they get married and Satan is the flower girl, the walrus flower girl, walking down, throwing rice and rose petals, and just like I'm picturing her just like beaning people with rice, just being fucking demonic, waddling down there. I'm coming. Please wait for me. I need to throw the rice and the rose petals. Thank you. You don't love me. Don't say that. You don't love me. Don't say that. Don't say that unless you mean it. That's how you hurt girls' feelings. You think they love you. Do you have any idea how many times I believe people when they say they love me, like you? Especially people that come in my chat and have letters that I don't understand at all or have even probably ever seen. And then you write, I love you, and we know you don't love me. That's hurtful, okay? That will wear on my self-esteem, okay? That's why I'm in love therapy right now. It's people like you. You think you're being nice, saying you love me? Well, you're not. You're actually doing me harm. You're setting me back in my love life. You're the people I need to bill for my pain and love suffering, bitch. You ruined my life. Ruined my life. Playing with my heart like that. What is that NSYNC song? I don't remember. Quit playing games with my heart. Playing games with my heart. I should have known from the start. You're playing games with my heart. Playing games with my heart. Hey! Hey! Quit playing games with my heart. Ooh. Yeah, see? You know what they're saying? You know what they're saying? Pat's writing in the language. That's like Jafar language from Aladdin. That's Aladdin spelling Jafar. Bye, 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 bye. I don't want to be a fool for you. Some kind of boys band of that song can't. NSYNC. You know, let's explore this for a minute. These these symbols, these signs and symbols and aspects that Pat is currently writing in my chat. I'm not sure I would have enough time in the day to like draw those, you know? I'm not sure I'd have enough t- that would take me a long time. Like, think about it. If you had to write in that language with those signs and symbols, like sentences and stuff, like handwrite it. I know, I'm global, bitch. I'm global. I'm going global. Soon I will be universal. A. But like, look at those letters. That would be really hard. That one symbol is a whole sentence. Shut up. So it won't, it'll take less time. What? How can you make a symbol a whole sentence? How do you even get any context or descriptions or anything? How do you even do that? That's so generic. That's like, do you want chocolate or vanilla? I fell for what? Oh, that's okay. Well, damn. I was gonna say, bitch, that'd be easy. We need to make up Kansai language signs and symbols. That would make my world so easy. We wouldn't have to write as much. I could write my notes so much quicker. But yeah, think about having to write. Think about having to write in that. And it's like really beautiful, like scripty writing. My writing is, people think my writing should be a font. I'm not gonna lie, I've got some cool handwriting. I've got cool handwriting. I've been asked a lot of times if I've like done graffiti, because that's how cool my handwriting is, bitch. Katie Sands, yes. Oh my God. I love that. Can we create a font for me? Can you like, or are they already all taken? Do people, could we invent a font and turn it in? Where do we turn it in? To the Times people? Or like what, WordPress? Or they do? I really think mine would be a hit. I didn't know that. Y'all, we can. So, how do you get to be on like the Word, the Office? How do we get to be one of those levels of fonts? That's what we need to know. And do we get royalties? So every time they click the button for my font, do we get a little royalty? Like, how do we make the money? My writing, I want to cut, bitch. Katie Sands. Or Katie Couric. Katie Couric, you know. Katie Couric's a bitch. I don't like her. She sucks. She is from fucking CNN. Katie Couric. Ugh. Merch. I gotta get monetized before I do merch. I want my channel back. But I kind of don't care. I don't really care. I like it like small like this. The cheaters. But seriously, do we sell the font? I want to be in like the Word Office. I want to be like up there with Times New Roman, okay? I want to be up there with like Times New Roman, sans serif, the, what's it called? The choric, the, all those. I want to be up there. Stoner's Code. We love you, Katie. Let me see. Ooh. I'm going to screenshot that. I'm going to try to write it at another time, of course. Aw. Thank you, Val. Yeah. The peeper will find me and come with. The peeper will come. The peeper will come with. I think it's just more like the violating part, just the way it got taken. Yeah. There's a website with thousands of fonts. Well, we need to get to the big boys. We're not doing the database of fonts. We're going to the big boys. Who do we contact? Where are the headquarters? We're jumping over that. Yeah, Lisa, definitely. I'll write stuff and then I'll show you it. I want to be in Microsoft Office suites, not just Microsoft Office. I want to be in Microsoft Office suites. I want my handwriting in the downloadable apps on Android and Apple, okay? I want it on all the suites, okay? In Excel, you can use my font, all the things. Because, and you guys can say, you were here. You guys can be like, I was there when Katie randomly brought up wanting to make her handwriting a font at 2:18 in the morning in Texas on a YouTube live. I was there. This could be a historical moment. Put it in your calendars, okay? I'm all kinds of mess. It's 2:18 and I'm awake. It's 2:18. And even if I was home, it would be 12:18. And that's late as fuck. I'm never awake, y'all. Never awake. I'm central, baby. All right, y'all. I probably should get to sleep. I didn't sleep hardly at all last night. I'm hearing colors. I'm hearing colors, peeper. My little eyes are going to be all swollen. I live in Cali too, Val, but I'm central. Right now, I'm in Texas. I'm in Texas with my boots and my jeans and my spurs and my shirt, okay? We're going to go to this country western bar tomorrow. I'm so excited, dude. I'm going to go to Billy Bob's. Then we're going to go up to Oklahoma City and go to this other, I can't remember the name of it. It's like a big country bar, but they also have like a hip hop side of it too. And they have like a country line dance 2-step. It's fun. I'm good at 2-stepping. I'm good at 2-stepping. Just get out my way and let me lead, bitch, and I'll be great at two-stepping. Just kidding. But yeah, no, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at two-stepping. In my jeans, my cowgirl hat. Just kidding. I don't think I've ever worn a cowgirl hat just out and about. Ever. Oh, yeah? Yes, I will. Okay, peeper. Make sure to share me out. Let the peeper know I exist over here. We'll try to get this up and going again. And yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Pray for crypto. The ISOs. Val, what are you up to? You want to get into crypto with me? You want to do that while you're in the hospital? I think that would be a fantastic situation for both of us. You'll have something to do. It'll take your mind off your legs. And we can sit in a Forex chat and just troll these nerds that fight about crypto all day. What do you think? Give me your email or email me, justblamekatie@gmail.com, and I'll send you the link. Just email me. And don't worry about if it's your name. I'm not going to dox you or anything like that. Don't even worry about it. But yeah, I'll get you all set up, and we're going to go crypto troll, okay? I've been trolling the fuck out of the Bitcoin people because they're pissed. They're so snobby, bitch. Let me finish this one story. So the Forex channel has like a bunch of different live channels. They've got like the Bitcoin channel, they've got the XRP channel, the HBAR channel, all these different channels. And the Bitcoin people are fucking snobs, okay? They're like the old ladies at the garden club that like just act like they are allergic to people. And they just look at you down their noses. They're very rude, but Bitcoin has been crashing on its ass, okay? And XRP is actually holding itself, okay? I mean, we're definitely not on the same level, but I'll go over into Bitcoin and be like, yo, you guys should just give it up. You need to start dumping into fucking XRP. This is dead. This shit is dead over here. Sailor is hiding right now. Sailor is losing his whole ass right now. Okay? You all are stupid and dumb to keep holding on to your Bitcoin. It's over. It's over. It's done. It was a good run. Now get out of it and come over to the XRP army side. Hey, and they'll get so mad. They'll time me out. But it's funny. I swear, there's crypto drama. Should I cover crypto drama? Okay, yes, Val, email me, justblamekatie@gmail.com, and I'll get you the link. And then, yes, we can play crypto and listen to the beeps and the boops. So, yeah, email me, justblamekatie@gmail.com if you want a link, and it's easy to sign up and stuff. And, like, yeah, we can all do it. We can all do it. Okay. For real, I'm getting out of here. You all have a good night, and I will talk to you later. Okay, bye. Bye.